Hello, all you lovely people. My name is Lunatic Vixen, and welcome back to Little Nightmares Within. Alright, so, as far as I know, this should be the very last part of the main storyline before we start getting into the DLCs. Um, and then through this door should be the lady. So let's see how we do about that. Okay, I gotta get something to throw at the... You hear that intro and you come a-running, don't you, Ninny? That didn't work. I was like, really? 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 No. Really? No. Go away. There we go. This elevator is ominous. Yep, achievement unlocked the guest area. Thank you, sweetie. Have you considered not? No, about to do big boss battle. You come sit, and you be comfy. I made that spot just for you, so settle in. So these should be the ladies' chambers, which is an interesting fact that we have the broken mirror. This is also should be kind of where we start getting some slight hints as to the relationship between Six and the lady. So we're gonna... The portraits are very important from what I have heard. So I'm just gonna be kind of... Can I climb this and get a good look at this one? Oop. Hate that. You could have just waited and not had to close that and made me think that something's coming up after me. Can I? Come on. Can I? No. Okay. Cool. So we're just gonna be looking, and we got the really creepy eyeballs. That's phenomenal. Love that. Wait, is it following me? Like straight up, is it following me? It looked like it was following me there for a second. I got real freaked out. I think we can kind of vaguely hear the lady singing, which you might notice sounds a little bit like the song that plays when Six is having her hunger freakouts. Eat that. Okay, so these sets pictures right here are very important. Because if you look, we've got... Okay. Two pictures up from where Six is standing right now. We've got that one picture I pointed out with the 5 people and the lady in the center. And we also have a picture that is interestingly covered up, but looks like it might be someone in a yellow outfit. Then we've got another person up here, also in a yellow outfit. And it looks like, yeah, there's definitely possibly one of the on the right wall. If you look at one of the top main ones, that might also be a person in what might actually be a yellow raincoat. So, a lot of people sort of take that to mean that Six is probably the lady's daughter, and that maybe her and her dad were trying to escape this place. Hi, lady. And she's got that broken mirror again. She really hates mirrors for some reason. Which I think is a very interesting thought. I'm getting the thumps. That means I usually have to, like, sneak past or something. There's got a doll there I want to break. I don't quite remember what I'm supposed to do here. Can't climb that. I'm getting the serious thumps though. Like when controller's just doing the thump. That usually means that you're about to die, dumbass. Which is cool. Let's see how we die exactly. Although I love all the mannequins, like the really faceless mannequins are interesting to me. Should be really quiet. So we get that another one of those pictures with 5 people, and then a person on the right that's got a person in a yellow outfit. And probably one of the most damning evidence of all is 2 more over here. And these 2 do not quite look like the same person to me. So I'm wondering if the one on the bottom is 6, and the one above it is 5. Which would be the lady in the other room. And that basically 6 and the lady are basically just continuing this legacy. Okay, so what do I do in here now that I've gotten in here? I don't quite know. Is this just a secret room to check out stuff? I'm wondering if maybe I'm supposed to break this eyeball vase, because it's creepy as hell, I'm not gonna lie. Like, do I break this? Oh, I can push it! Oh, I'm scared to break it, though. Oh, it goes against all. Oh god, that is terrifying. I am legitimately terrified right now. Just that sudden silence. Oh, it has my guts twisted up. Oh, she's gone. Okay. Do I go break that doll then now? I think that's what I'm gonna go do. God, it's terrifying. Ugh. Please be careful, Six. Please be careful, sweetheart. Break this up. And we're gonna break it. Cool. Great. Did good job, guys. My face is just gonna be stuck like this the whole rest of this episode, because oh man, I thought that was her right here, this mannequin right here, but next to the thing. I about had a heart attack. Wouldn't surprise me if one of these mannequins are her. I can have a little bit of light. But I think it's interesting that in some of these artworks, you can't really see it because of the glare from the light right there, but like, that person that's reappearing in the yellow outfits in this one looks like they have some sort of really weird mask on. And then who knows what the hell is going on in this picture right above me on here. Right below the pig. Who the hell knows what's going on there? Can I zoom in at all? Oh, I can do that with the... That's cool. Didn't know I could do the right joystick for that. I don't remember that mannequin being there. I don't know about you, but I don't remember that mannequin being there, guys. Still need a key. Bugger all. Was it in that vase I broke? Alright, now we get the door open. Chuka. I just now realized that key has an eye on it. I'm sure that's fine. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, never mind. I thought for sure that there was a handle that was like low enough for 6 to reach. Lots of broken mirrors. So yeah, the whole mirror thing is apparently a reoccurring issue with the lady. How about you don't, how about you don't, how about you don't, how about you don't, how about you don't. Oh, there's so many mannequins. Oh no. And it's cold. That's not a mannequin right there. That is 110% not a mannequin. I'm gonna start just sneaking. That is not a mannequin. Go away, 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 go away! Yeah, I might be dead. I might be fucked up. Oh, that got me good. Oh, that got my heart pounding real good. Am I just supposed to run through here? Yeah, I'm just gonna book it. We're just gonna book it. Cause nope, nobody. Yep. Ah! Fuck you. More broken mirror. Anything of interest through here, maybe? I don't know. 6, what is wrong with you? Are you just cold? Why are you running weird? More broken mirrors. Or is it just the light that you're trying to keep? So many mirrors, how about you don't, lady? I don't know what I'm doing, 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 I don't know what I'm doing. Hard to tell what's a mannequin and what's not. There's so many. There we go. Good job, girl. Ah, God. Checkpoint. Cool. Question mark. So many broken mirrors. The lady has an issue with the mirrors. Okay. Oh, wait. This is a mirror on a cushion that I can pick up. I'm sure that music means fine. Didn't realize that this was a mirror on a cushion. For some reason I was trying to make that out into like an open sack of something. Hi, lady. You want a mirror? Oh, okay, cool. Go stand in the light? Question mark. Ah! Aha! You don't like mirrors! We have discovered your secret weakness. Come here. Pick up the mirror, pick up the mirror, pick up the mirror, pick up the mirror. 6. Pick up the mirror, sweetheart. Sweetheart and darling girl. We like the light. Come on, where's the lady? There she is. Ha! Get wrecked. Get up, 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 get up. Get the mirror, get the mirror, get the mirror. Pick up the mirror. Thank you, sweetheart. Get to the light, get to the light, get to the light. Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. It's fine. Oh, I don't like that. Ooh, don't like that. I did not come here for your double team bullshit. It's a Pokemon reference, it's not a porn reference, I promise. If the ominous drums in my ears could not. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Ha ha ha! Get wrecked. Okay, maybe one more time. Rule of 5. Video game rule of 5. Come on, baby. Who is texting me right now? I do not have time for your nonsense. Oh, come on. She better gotta get to the end of it. Come on, 6. Sweetie, up a daisy. Ooh, no thank you. Smash. Ooh. Oh, the mirror's broke. I better be dead. I might not be dead. I might be dead. I don't know. What's that next to me? Oh. Is that more of like the weird black goop next to me? Yep. And it's time for this part. If you look, it looks like there's something on the floor right there next to 6. That might be goop. Yep, this is going where you think it's going. Her mask is laying off to the side, broken. Oh, 6, sweetie. If only there was some other way. And we... And now 6 is fine? Question mark. Here comes all the shadows. Down the elevator we go. Because 6 still has some work to do. There's that music again. It's just higher and quicker when 6 is doing it. Try, bitch. You can try. You guys tried to eat 6. 6 is apparently gonna eat you now. Achievement unlocked, the ladies' quarters. Hi, gnome friends. Do you want to come with us? Such as that part for now. I think there's a little bit left after the credits, but while the credits are rolling, I'm going to just take a sort of the opportunity to sit and talk about a lot of my thoughts and feels about this game. I love it. And that ending, I feel like, is very twisted, but very. I don't know. I'm hesitant to say that I love it, but I love it thematically. I think might be a decent way of putting it. So basically, from what little bits and pieces I've been able to put together from like different fan theories and different pieces of evidence we've seen in the game so far, the whole storyline is that Six is in fact the daughter of the lady, and that potentially it's time for Six to take her place as the lady of the Maw, the place being that we're in. And so we've obviously seen how that goes and how the transfer of power works as it is. So, yeah, basically the theory is that Six and potentially her dad were trying to escape from the mall so that Six wouldn't have to follow in her mother's footsteps. Which I always think is a really interesting theme and storyline when it comes to like bloodlines and abilities that are passed down and things of that nature, because I think it's a really interesting way of looking at things that we may or may not have inadvertently inherited from our parents. Because obviously, who your parents are determines a lot about who you are as a person, whether or not you're trying to be just like them, or you're trying to be their very opposite, or whether or not it's just how they raised you affected, or didn't raise you, affects how you mature as a person. So I think that storylines like this are a really good way of sort of looking at that from a different angle and making it a little bit more literal. Like, obviously, Six has inherited probably her mother's powers and her mother's responsibilities and her mother's abilities. You see the shadows coming in after she eats her mother. And uh, so obvious, and then we see her walking through the maw, and then she pulls in the spirits of the guests there. So, and I think a lot of people have also said that the ending there is Six is still taken in by the darkness and the corruption or whatever have you, but at the end she still chooses to go to the light and potentially shuts them all down for good. Like, this could also well be one of those ways of talking about ending cycles of violence and things like that, which I'm also a super big fan of. I love basically being able to be like, yes, I'm messed up because of this, but it's gonna end with me. I think that's a really, really powerful story and statement to make. Um, what else? What else? What else? I also think it's really interesting in looking at the lady as what Six could have become. Like, we see the lady surround herself, all the other times that we see her, she is like literally high up on a perch, like far away from everyone. And yet it's at that very end where we're in her actual quarters that we see that she has this attempt to surround herself with mannequins, and whether or not she's trying to surround herself with facsimiles of herself in sort of an egotistical manner, or maybe she's just trying to surround herself with people that she can't kill. I mean, who knows how Six was, conceived or whatever have you, but like the whole I feel like the story of the lady implies a lot of guilt and loneliness, because we see all the mirrors broken, and who knows if that's just a result of her powers or if it's a result of the fact that she's just done such terrible things that she can't stand to look at herself anymore. Maybe it's both, who knows. Maybe it gets to the point where she hates mirrors so much that they become her weakness. But I think in the same way, I think the words are hard, nitty bitty. I think in the same way, I think the masks and the lack of reflection also sort of follow that. I think that's also a really interesting way of looking at Six as well, because you see a lot of different people wearing masks in this game, whether or not they are pretty much everybody does, except for a few of the guests potentially don't. It's like we see the janitor with his face pulled down low to where his actual face is almost a mask, but it's revealing something else underneath that who knows what. We see the cooks who wear face masks made out of faces of other people. We see several of the guests who just straight up wear masks over their faces. We see the lady who wears a mask constantly, except at the end there when she's dying and it's fallen off. Six herself, we ever never actually see her face, and there's the option to put a mask on her. So, I'm not 100% sure what kind of point that is making in all this storyline. And I would love to hear if you guys have any thoughts or comments on what the meanings and symbolism behind that could be as well. But, and I know I've seen a lot of discussions about how, going back to how this could be similar, like Spirited Away, that this could be sort of a No-Face situation, where how No-Face, when he was in the bathhouse in Spirited Away, he became corrupted by the influences in there. And that could be the same thing for Six here, like maybe Six is corrupted by being in the maw, much like No-Face was. Like, maybe she's not even related to the lady at all. I think the Maw is also a very, very interesting, and I'm hoping we'll find out more about that in Secrets of the Maw, which is going to be the DLC that I work on next. I'm really hoping we get a lot more backstory on what's going on there. My current theory is that it's something to do with serving corrupt people. Or maybe even serving desperate people. I don't know. I don't really care for the portrayal of the guests, honestly. Like, I'm sure that they're trying to do some sort of message about greed and things of that nature, but I don't like the fact that they use, in my opinion, using fat people and gluttony as a shorthand for that sort of thing is really cheap and kind of tasteless to me. It feels very much like, ah ha ha, if you're fat and you really like to eat food, you're a terrible person. Which, I mean, I feel like is a message that gets beat into people enough as it is, and I don't like it when it's done exceptionally so here, and stuff like this. So, like, I get where it's coming from, but I don't like it. And I get what the point of it that they're trying to make is, but again, it doesn't sit right with me. Like, I do like the symbolism of there being all this food in front of them, and yet they try to eat Six anyway. And I think it's, yeah, this is the ending. We see the very top of the mall, and Six is standing there at the entrance, all by her lonesome. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, I totally get the point that they're trying to make with the portrayal of the guests, and I do kind of like, I like the way that hunger is done as a symbol around Six, because there's definitively a level of desperation, and the fact that she doesn't want to do, like, this might just be me, like putting my own thoughts and feelings on top of her. Projecting, that's where this might just be me projecting on her, but I get sort of the feeling that she doesn't want to do these things, that she is somewhat trying to resist it, but it's gotten so strong to the point where she literally can't. And that, I think, is an interesting concept, because I think honestly, if you don't go and eat that food and you basically try and wait it out, I think she dies. I think it's game over. Like, I'm not 100% sure on that, but, like, I think that is... So it's a legitimate thing that she either has to do this or she dies, and there is no choice in the matter for her. And that, I think, is a really interesting concept, because I think that's a really good way of... I love discussions right now, because of the way that the world is, of how... of the lengths that desperation will push people. Because of the fact that, I mean, when you have no other choice, you have to do terrible things. And I wish a lot of stories would do more on that, because I think that's something that can be really explored in a very interesting way. And I think that gets touched on a little bit here, in that we get Six is being forced to do these terrible things. Although I do get kind of revengey vibes when she goes to the guests. Not that I can say I blame her, they did try to eat her, so like I would get a little bit sick satisfaction out of killing those dudes myself. I'm not gonna lie. So I can't really say that's overly surprising to me. And not to mention is like by that point she's also being corrupted by everything, and who knows what she's going through at that point. You know what I mean? So really, really looking forward to playing through the DLC. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the matter of the storyline, and whether or not you think I am correct in my theories and everything, or whether or not you noticed something that I didn't in all of it. If you have, it's like if you want to discuss it with me further over on Twitter, you're more than welcome to hit me up there. I know with the sequel having been out, I'm really excited to play that. I don't know when I'll be able to get to it since it's at full price right now, and I'm broke. And I also want to take a tiny break in between after I finish playing the DLC of this. I do want to take a tiny break in between this. I think I want to go bounce over to the first of the Nonary games that I got recently and do, I think it's 999 is the first game. So I'll be working through that first. And then I'll probably, hopefully by then, Little Nightmares 2 will go on sale, and I can snag that up, and we'll see what I can do about that. But yeah, I love that ending so much. It's terrifying and it's horrible, but then you sort of get this end screen that's sort of a weird feeling of hope. That I don't know, it just really resonates with me right now especially. So I hope you are doing well. I hope you are staying safe. I hope you're able to find your light at the end of the tunnel as well soon. But until then, this has been Lunatic Vixen, advising you to stay crazy. Bye bye.